Here on 207, when we want to know what's new, what's happening in the world of technology, we often turn to our tech guru, Rich Brooks of Flight New Media. Today, as you can see, we're doing something a little unusual, taking advantage of a new app to engage in a conversation. And Rich has brought along a couple of his acquaintances who are going to help us out. Sue Zimmerman is an expert on Instagram. She's in Boston. Steve Dotto is in Vancouver, British Columbia, and he is an expert on YouTube and other online videos. Thank you all for joining us. Rich, tell us about how we are doing this technologically. What do you got for us here?
Well, I never understand the true technology, but we're on Blab, and so I invited two of my good friends, Steve and Sue, to join us today. But Blab is a new platform that allows what you're seeing right now, which is basically the ability to do interview-type shows and just have live conversations in front of an audience. These are public; anybody can join in. And actually, I asked Sue and Steve because even though I'm just dipping my toes in Blab, these guys have been doing it from the beginning. Now, the beginning was like 2 weeks ago, but still, they've been really doing an amazing job with it. So I thought that they would be great guests for our first 207 Blab interview.
This is a really new platform. I mean, really new. You're not joking when you say it's only a few weeks old. What advantages does it have? Is this better than the other things that are out there already?
One of the things that I like about it is just how easy it is to use. I was actually nervous about, this is actually my first hosting of a Blab, but the software is easy to use. Anybody can jump in. You need to have a Twitter account, I believe. Steve, Sue, correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, you just join in, and we can pull different people who are just commenting right now. If they wanted to join us, we're limited to 4 people. But if we had an opening, we could then bring them in and make them part of the show as well. So it's a great place to just kind of share ideas and even take this and turn it into a YouTube video or into a podcast.
Steve, Sue, have we said anything so far that is outrageously incorrect?
Yeah, so Blab has been around for 2 months, not 2 weeks, but still new. Still new.
But the key is, as Rich was saying, one of the real keys is Rich made this on the record when we started. So a few moments after we're finished, Rich will receive a downloaded video and audio file as well as an embed code. So he can turn this into a blog, into a podcast. He could turn it into a video on YouTube and share it. So it's got legs as far as being able to take the content and share it beyond this. So people are using it for everything from interviews to trainings to marketing. It's got a lot of different opportunity.
Any viewer who's watching this right now is wondering, what are these little things that are coming, the little bubbles that are coming out of the corner of the screen? Explain those.
Well, I'm ahead, so go ahead, Rich, you explain.
Sure, Steve. Well, no, these are just, props. That's usually what I call them, and just ways of saying that people are enjoying the content that you're sharing.
Very good. All right, you guys are all going to be at Rich's Agents of Change Digital Marketing Conference, which is coming up in Portland on Friday, September 25th. Rich, tell me a little bit about what's going to be happening.
Well, this is our 4th annual Agents of Change conference. It's all about teaching people how to engage more of their ideal customers who search social and mobile marketing. We always try and bring in the experts in their field. We've got the most speakers we've ever had and the most sessions we've ever had in this year. I'm really excited about that. And obviously, 2 of the people we've got right here with us, Sue talking about Instagram, Steve talking about YouTube, but we've got sessions on search engine optimization, pay-per-click, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and a wide variety, everything today's business needs to get ahead.
So when you talk to small businesses about how they can use Instagram effectively, what's the question that they most often have for you?
Honestly, the most common question I get is, how do I get more followers?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and my answer to that is you gain followers by first and foremost having a phenomenal photo, I call the North Star of Instagram, and giving value not only in the photo, but the way you would attract your ideal client or customer. And in the description below the photo, you can write something really relevant to the visual content that you're sharing, because on Instagram, it's a visual platform, a digital scrapbook where you can essentially promote what your brand core values are and attract your ideal clients in a way that is different than any other platform.
Steve, for YouTube, people know what it is. They know what's out there. But again, small businesses in particular may not know how to use it effectively. What do you tell small business owners about how they can tap into YouTube and use it to grow their business?
I think one of the biggest challenges small businesses and local businesses face with YouTube is they think there's a huge barrier for entry. They have to hire a video crew. They have to really spend a lot of money and a lot of energy and create content in an area that they aren't necessarily comfortable or familiar with. Most people are used to writing, ad copy or a blog post or an article, but sitting in front of a camera can be really intimidating. And then also the flow and how you edit and package it together, all pre-delivery, seems to be a little bit of an issue is an issue for many people. The beauty of the video space is what we see happening here today. It's becoming totally democratized by our smartphones, by the camera quality, and by our own comfort level as we break down the barriers ourselves to putting ourselves on video. And so understanding that there's proper levels, that they don't necessarily have to hire a crew and go through a massive undertaking. In fact, that's almost counterproductive in many cases, because YouTube and all of these social platforms, people are looking for real engagement. They're looking for the real person. They're not looking for the polished, perfect package. They're looking for you to find out what you're all about and what you can offer them. So the ability to be yourself and quickly engage and lower the barriers that might hold people back from you, that's the magic of video, but just don't overthink things. So that's, I think for me, the number one thing.
I love that point about how the barriers are coming down, and they keep coming down in new ways every week. All right, Steve Dotto, Sue Zimmerman, Rich Brooks, you're all going to be at Rich's Agents of Change Conference. It's happening in Portland on Friday, September 25th. We've got more information on our website. Just go to the 207 section. Thanks for joining us, guys. Good to have you here.
We're coming to Maine.
We're
coming to Maine.
We're getting lobster.